Alright, guys. Here we are today. Ninth anniversary just dropped. As you can see, I got Kenny and Grimmy, and of course I'm gonna do a showcase for both of these characters. But first, today we're gonna do Kenny. I'll do Grimmy later on, probably drop tomorrow or later today, hopefully. But let's talk about Kenny today. First off, Kenny is probably the highest damage output character as of right now. Let's look into his skills. Now we got him 2 out of 5. The spider killer doesn't really even matter. Let's talk about how he works. We're not gonna talk about his kit. We'll talk about that when we actually get into the actual run. Now, right off the bat, he has 100% Berserker minus the 57. Don't ignore that. He has links on. He has 100% Berserker and with Frenzy plus 3, which is pretty crazy though. One thing I say after using him a little bit, I do hate the fact that he has only weaken resistance. I feel like he should just had all of them, but I'm pretty sure we talked enough about that beforehand. And now he does have Disabler towards only Iran cards, which however the preferred over red enemies is really gonna. I mean, I guess it's gonna be really good for Guild Quest because he mainly is a Guild Quest character. Weaken defense is gonna be good for your powerful ultimate. Poise break is gonna be good for limit breaker. He's gonna be a phenomenal limit breaker. I know a lot of people are gonna be saying that, oh, he has a spider killer. It's not gonna be good. He trust me, he's gonna be good in limit breaker as well. He's gonna be a great fucking all arounder for a blue character. Marauder, poise, 80% SP. His EX, we all know about his EX giving him 100% SP on top of the 80 SP that he already gets from the skills, and so he's gonna absolutely demolish everything. Um, Also innovator plus lasts for every 5 seconds, so his SP boost is rarely gonna be down. It's pretty much gonna be up almost 24/7. We can in last rate is pretty powerful, and he has the charge attack. Um, he has the powerful one, the one that ended of year Ichigo have, or the true Shikai Ichigo has the purple one at least. So you already know that's gonna be good. And one thing I want to talk about his third. Once again, I'll get more into his third when we get into the run, which we should be in a minute. And I got the standard 25% full stamina and 200 SP. And now, one thing, let me know before we get into the match. Let me talk a little bit about this character. Now, I think Kenny is a great character. I know a lot of people are not gonna like him because of his kid. I feel like his kid, after using him a little bit, his kid isn't as bad as I would imagine to be. The problem with Kenny is he's not a brain dead character. Since his kid isn't perfect, like how most people is. You kind of gotta think a little bit when you use them, and I feel like people aren't gonna like it for that reasoning alone. He's a character that you kind of have to plan out, and once you plan out how to use his strong attacks, and he's gonna be a phenomenal character. So he's one of those types of characters that you can't be asked. You can't be asked. So seriously, like you need skills to actually use them. I know somebody will be like, you need skills to play BBS. Yes, you do. Seriously, you kind of do a little bit. But I'm not gonna yap too much about that. I'll talk more about his kit when we get actually into the match, which we should be right now. All right. Before we get into the actual run itself, let's get over the build. One thing I forgot to say earlier is since Kenny has Lacerate, you actually can give him 40% damage to Lacerate instead of full stamina. Um, I would recommend that when you do Guild Quest, or if you know you're fighting a bunch of wrong cards. Since we're just fighting Quincy's, I'm not gonna run full stamina, but you can't really go wrong with 40% Lacerate, damage Lacerate. Okay, but other than that, 30 SP across the board. All these links have 500 SP and are T20. I forgot to purple this game. I thought I did, but that doesn't matter. Let's all right. Let's get into it. All right, here we are into the thing. Now, keep in mind that this run, for those who don't know, this is the first run. As you can see, we got the SP boost already. This is our first run. We're not going for high clear time. We'll go for a better clear time afterwards. We're just here just to show off his strong attacks. Now, as you can see, his first strong attack is a lunge. This lunge actually has a little bit more range than people probably give it credit for. Like I say, it's not the best strong attack, but it's really not as bad as people think it has to be. His second is it's not the same as Discord Ichigo. It actually has a 960 radius. I really wish they would have just made it full screen, but And that SP boost just keeps going off. See, I'm telling you, that SP, that fucking last rate and the innovator is fucking crazy. Not for a second, strong attack. Now, I watched Tony Riggs' video, and one thing that a lot of people don't understand is that when you use his charge attack, if you do this and then don't fully charge it up, you do less damage, and if you just let it, just don't just tap it. You do if you're not gonna commit to the full charge, just tap it, and it'll just be a normal 1170. I'm gonna show you again. Like what? Just do this. Just do that. You do more damage. Okay, we hit the guy. So let's get into it. As you can see, he's just cleaving through this. Like just cleaving through this. It's kind of crazy. This man, like I said, he does a lot of damage. ADS beyond. We'll use the we'll use as the his EX move near the end. Look at that. Look at that. Just cleaving shit. Doesn't have the best kit, but when he hits anything, they're pretty much dead. They're pretty much dead, man. It's crazy. We're probably gonna use our EX boost here. Simple fact that I don't like dealing with Masaki's and Ryukin's garbage. Another thing I don't like about I'll say about the EX move is since I'm playing on Steam. Oh, this guy survived. Since I'm playing on Steam, I have to like manually get my cursors. I don't know if there's a button for this yet, but if there is, I don't know what it is. Look at that. Just fucking tears through them. Look at that. Look at that. I might get hit. Yeah, because I didn't have a strong attack. I probably should have. I probably should have let my strong attacks come back before I did that. But it doesn't really matter honestly. So we're just gonna come in here and we're just gonna nuke. It's not gonna. It shouldn't one shot. Maybe if I had a 10 Shintai I would, but so that's what I do for the thing. And then just clean up. Pretty fast run. Like I said, oh these guys, those bro, I did test runs and these guys survived when I was doing test runs too. I don't know what's up with those guys, man. Whatever. Alright, see our time. Our time shouldn't be the best, but the next run is gonna be a better run. 246. Once again, we didn't play the best. We were doing more than showcasing the stuff. Now we're gonna get into an actual speed run, or more of a speed run. Let's get into it. All right, let's go. All right, there we go. There we go. Just cleaving through, cleaving through. One guy survived. I want to do this. This is what I'm gonna do. We're gonna get the eggs. It's gonna come through. Probably could have did this even faster, low key. Or how fast was that? How fast was that? I feel like we can even go faster actually. Well, I could put long stride on. I'm not gonna do all that. What's the speed on that one? A minute. Oh shit, we got a minute. No, the funny thing about it, I got sloppy near the end. We got a minute. Probably can get a even faster time. Funny enough, but that's I'm not going for any more runs. All right, we're gonna move on to ER now. We're moving to ER. All right, here we are in Epic Raid. Now the thing about Epic Raid is he is a times 3 damage, so his damage is gonna be very inflated. But I mean, I guess we can use it to our advantage. Might as well. I would like to see how he does without with just pure one, just to really prove how high his damage can be. But there's nothing they can do about the times 3. So anyway, this is the build we're going with. Now I'm gonna tell you straight up, I've already done this a couple of times, and the damage that he does in this is insane. I'm not gonna tell you what the clear time I'm expecting because I've already done this, and he consistently gets the same time. I've actually gotten You know what? You know, I'll just show you guys. All right, so this is the build. This is across the boards. My familiars are all reroll, 20% berserker, and full stand rolls on all these guys. So all right, I'm just gonna let's just get straight into it. Alrighty, all right. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that, man. Crazy. Man, crazy, dude. He used 4 seconds. That's actually the fastest I've gotten it. I usually get like 5 to 6 seconds, but he got a 4 seconds. I'm actually glad I got that on camera. Shoot, like, as you can see, he just no dips this shit. Like he makes it stupid easy for it. Like that. This again, this is just a 2 out of 5 character. The solo this him alone could just make this super easy. You can put like the Gambino link on him. I mean Ganton Bean. I usually call him Gambino. On him, and then you'll be good to go. But this guy is crazy. You could probably get away with him just having like a pot link and a dropper link, and you still would be able to just no diff this. I'm not gonna show that off because you can try that out for yourself. But yeah, that's pretty much for it for Kenny. Sadly, I can't show him out for Guild Quest, no Limit Breaker, and I don't think Senkaimon is out. It's coming out. Even if it was out, it wouldn't matter. Even if it was out, it's just there's no stage I can really use him, man. His Guild Quest drops next week. I mean, I could try him out a melee or wrong card, but I think it's stupid because I mean, yeah, he had disabler towards the mobs, but but I'm just gonna cut it here, and I'm gonna move on to Grimmy now. But anyway, tell me how y'all feel about Kenny. I feel like he's a phenomenal character. I do wish he had gotten a beam for his first strong attack, but he didn't. It is what it is. But I still think he's a great character. And yeah, I'll catch y'all later.